Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomat YouTube channel. You got your boys here, Lanny and Bert, the Dividend Diplomat. In this video, we're going to put our two favorite ETFs head to head. A year and a half ago, I bought the exact number, same dollar amount of VYM and the exact same amount of SCHD. So you know what this means. You can see head to head which fund is doing better, and I'm going to tell you which one of the two is coming out on top. Is Lanny raising the hand, or am I raising the hand? We gotta get like the WWE style promo going in this, Lanny, like the two people
Well,
moving.
you listen up, brother. No, I'm kidding, guys. Smash that subscribe
Yeah.
button. Give us a nice thumbs up. VYM versus SCHD. The stock price performance is back from Bert the Hurt. This dates back now almost 2 years, guys, going back to September of 2022. Bert invested $9,189 at that point in time from a 401k rollover.
Mhm.
And it's time to see after, gosh, 21 months,
Yeah.
what this all looks like now.
Yeah, that's right. We've had 6 quarters of dividends dripped, so we're gonna have a very good implication to see how much drip has accounted to it. We've also had that much time for performance, so you're gonna really be able to see, as the time stretches out, who has performed better from that standpoint. So when I started this, Lanny, VYM, we got 85 shares, 85.37 shares of VYM, $99,189, 121 shares, 0.48 shares of SCHD. Well, $9,190 there. That was the cost basis. VYM was trading at 107.64. SCHD was at 75.65 at the time. So that's where we're starting. That's the cost basis. Look up at that image above. That was the starting point for these two funds.
That was the starting point. And, over time, stock prices have changed and dividends have been received.
Mhm.
In fact, Bert, how much in dividends did you receive from SCHD over the last 18 months?
All right. So SCHD's dividend we've received not $1, not $2, $320.26 of SCHD. So not too bad. Not too bad there. VYM, we all know SCHD yields a little bit higher, right? SCHD is known for the slightly higher dividend yield than VYM. VYM, we've received $287.80 in dividends. So $32.46 more from the dividend income standpoint from SCHD. As expected, though. That's a definite. I want to make sure that's covered. As expected, you receive more cash from SCHD than VYM.
And Bert dripped these dividends to acquire more shares. So, Bert, what's your share count up to now post the dividend reinvestment?
All right. So remember, I started out with 85.37 shares for VYM. We now have 88.68 shares of VYM. We started out with 121.46 of SCHD. We now have 127.03 for SCHD. So share counts are ticking up a little bit higher for each fund.
Yeah, 6 more shares of SCHD and 3 more shares of VYM. All right, so you bought VYM at 107. You bought SCHD at 75. Where are both of them at right now, brother?
Great question. VYM's current price is 118.42. So our market value is $10,500. SCHD's price is 76.79. So their market value is womp 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 $9,754 from the position. So when you take the two head to head, bum 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 bum. Yeah, when you go head to head, VYM is clearly outperforming SCHD right now. Our market values are $746 higher for the VYM position than the SCHD.
In SCHD, they do their annual shakeup. So Bert's gone through two now in March.
Yeah, every March they do the annual rebalancing of the portfolio. About 20% goes out, new funds come in and they rebalance the position. The real story here is SCHD's prior year rebalancing was just a bad one. They just swung and missed. They had a bad season, bad slump. Wasn't the best year. They didn't make the playoffs. Team had to rebuild, cut some contracts, just didn't work out for SCHD last year. And that's obviously reflected here in the performance because my VYM position is up $1,600 and 17% compared to only $885 or 9.63% over the same time. It's very clear just from this snapshot over the last 18 months, VYM has significantly outperformed SCHD.
Now, obviously, the Q2 24 dividends haven't been announced yet at the time of this video, nor paid yet. So that'll also impact a few items here. At the end though, what's the S&P 500? What have they done this year so far in 24?
S&P 500's up 14.5% this year, up 23% over the last 52 weeks. Neither VYM or SCHD have outperformed the market. VYM's only up 5% this year. SCHD's even. VYM's up 10% over the last 52 weeks. SCHD is only up 4.7%. So while we can all smirk, we can all laugh and say clearly VYM is crushing it compared to SCHD, the reality is neither of them are holding up compared to the S&P 500 because they don't have those massive FANG tech stocks, AI stocks within both of the funds. That's really what's propping up your S&P 500.
So this is another quarterly update. We'll have to check back in September, October to get the full 2-year update because, hey, sometimes what goes up must come down, or what's down sometimes goes up, depending on what's in each of these ETFs on who wants to carry the torch. So we'll have to see what another 3 months looks like. I love the series. Got to keep it going.
Yeah, I'm still buying our 4 shares of SCHD in my wife's portfolio. I still like the fund. I still like the rebalancing. I still like the income from that standpoint. But I can't say it's performing better than VYM right now. SCHD has that 5-year history where the front half of the 5 years it outperformed VYM. We're just in VYM's performance cycle right now, where VYM is outperforming SCHD. It could twitch back. Both could perform better. Both could perform worse. They could flip flop. That's kind of the fun of it. It is like 2 teams going head to head rivalries, Lanny. I think that's what's kind of funny about VYM and SCHD.
Tell you what, either which way, keep saving and keep investing, guys. That's the name of the game. Keep adding that dividend income, that passive income stream. Let's get to gosh dang financial freedom, and let's get to 19,000 subs if we're not there already. So subscribe to this channel if you haven't.
And remember, you're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert and Lanny from your Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.